The whole of the internet is literally on fire right now. People are breaking down with this trending news and the Whodom, which is what we call the Doctor Who fan base. I myself am a Doctor Who expert, so I feel very qualified to talk on this subject. Is just in an absolute shambles. We cannot believe what we have just witnessed with the Doctor Who season finale. This is the most outrageous thing the Doctor Who have ever done, and it's an absolute disgrace. There's no other way to sum it up. The previous Doctor now, because the Doctor has reincarnated in this episode. The previous one was played by I've got it written down here. And Kuti Gatwa was regenerate. We see him here. We call it Regeneration in the Doctor Who fan base. We can see him here, and he's wearing. I thought this was a nice touch. He is wearing kind of a kilt, which is kind of just a tip of the hat there, kind of breaking the fourth wall, just to acknowledge his Scottish heritage before he departs the show forever. And what we see after this has shaken the Whoverse and the Whodom to its very foundations. He reincarnates into Billie Pipers, who, if you're not familiar with the Doctor Who verse and the Doctor Who wikis and all that sort of stuff, Billie Pipers was most famous for playing Rose Taylor, the first Doctor, or the ninth Doctor's companion, played by Christopher Eccleston. That's who is now the Doctor. So now we've got a situation where Rose Taylor, played by Billie Pipers, is the Doctor himself or herself, and it's, I mean, the Whodom is up in arms. We're absolutely disgusted. We can't believe. I myself haven't watched the show in about 13 years, but when I saw this a video of this online, I was absolutely disgusted. She also looks directly at the camera, so now not only have we tipped our hat to the fourth wall, which was fine, but now we're acknowledging that we are in the Doctor Who is in a TV show. He's aware, or she's aware. I don't even know where we're at with that now. That we are watching them, and I think this show is about to become a Truman Show style thing, which I'm not on board with it at all. We're going absolutely crazy in the Doctor Who Reddits and the Discords. It's a disgrace. I'm not in them personally, but I've heard that's going on. I think what will happen now is, because David Tennant is still around. David Tennant's Doctor, it does exist still in this universe. They bi-generated, which I thought at first was sort of like a preference type thing. It's nothing to do with that. It's where the Doctor splits in half and becomes two Doctors. So David Tennant is still around. It seems very obvious now that these two Doctors, they're going to team up. Billie Piper's and David Tennant's they're going to team up, and eventually they're going to generate into one Doctor, potentially forming maybe like a Power Rangers situation where they all come together and form, like, I think where this is leading is we're going to get a 10-foot Doctor, or probably about 11 foot, because I think David Tennant's is about 6 foot. Billie Piper's probably about like 5.5. So you add that together, we're probably going to get about 10-foot Doctor. That's not what Doctor Who's about. That's never been what Doctor Who's been about. Doctor Who travels the universe through time and space, and he solves crimes. What he doesn't do is become like a 10-foot professional wrestler or something like that, or a basketball player, or whatever else tall people do. I don't know. That's not what the Doctor's about. This is a disgrace. Please like and subscribe. Share your thoughts in the comments section down below. I'm appalled by this. I think Doctor Who has finally jumped the shark. It's time to say that. And like I say, I haven't watched for about 12, 13 years. And I won't be watching another episode. I might watch the first one of the next series just to see what's going on. But apart from that, if that's good, if that's interesting, I might watch some more. But otherwise, I'm completely done with this show now. And I might even be done with Whodom as a whole. That's how disgusted I am.